I know how to feel about this.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, we want me here. We want me here. We got trouble in here. We want me here. Okay. Hey, we got trouble!
Over the six. Over the six. Over the six. Over here.
Hey, we got trouble! I don't like it. You got a stick?
You're going to grab my arm. Go for it. He's going to go for it.
Do you hold this? Hold this. And this.
Okay. Do you need one up here? Do you need another body in here?
If you can just keep talking to me, that would be great.
What else can you do? What was your name? Donkey.
Yep, just keep talking to me.
You alright?
Boys, yep.
You alright?
Yep.
Okay. What do I need to know? If he does anything,
He's not going to do anything to you.
you're gonna bring a pistol?
No, you're not going to shoot.
What do I do?
You're going to sit up on your... Sit up.
He can't open his mouth. Just keep his mouth
You're
shut.
not beating, are you?
Huh?
You're not beating, are you?
Beating? Bitten. No.
Okay, I need you to sit up, take your hand clear of your mouth, and get off your
Now, I would say that that's being complacent. I think she got a little bit too comfortable with that gator and forgot that it was an actual wild animal. I think she forgot. She was too comfortable. The fact that she was like, whoa, 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 like the gator was gonna listen to her got me. That's a wild animal. A vicious wild animal. Man, y'all ever seen a gator in real life? Like, I'm from Florida. I see them all the time. Matter of fact, I had a baby gator in my yard, and when I say baby, I mean it was small. That gator there had some size on it. But I must say, she handled herself very well. For her to be as calm as she was when her hand was in that gator's mouth is amazing. All of her training kicked in. That's a woman you don't want to get mad. If she can be that quiet after a gator has attacked her and just rest like this, like nothing is going on, that's a lady you want to get mad. Because if she get mad and she get calm, somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to die. That's how I see it. But props to the guy who jumped in there, man. He was like, he called for action. He thought he was Steve Irwin. Hey, congrats to him because he jumped in there. That joker wrestled with an alligator. He could actually say he wrestled an alligator. That alligator was tough. Man, but the other dude, he was scared. He was like, oh, I'm glad he jumped in there. Because I ain't jumping in there. He was like, thank God for this guy. I don't even think he could have got in there anyway. But I'm going to tell you who the real MVP of this video was. The god doggone cameraman. Woo! Give him a round of applause. I did not see any flaws in his videography. He's not a cameraman. He's a videographer. He's a director. He caught all of the action. It wasn't no shaking in the camera. It wasn't no looking all the other directions. It wasn't no finger over the camera lens. He did his job. He's the real MVP. Congrats to that videographer. Hey, that man need a pay raise. He need to come record some videos for me because he got it going on. Like, he didn't miss a beat. You could almost think that the camera was on the tripod as steady as he was recording. He was the real MVP in that video. Him, him first. I would have to give the real trophy to the cameraman because he documented everything without missing the beat. Regardless of the urgency of the situation, he was on point. He did his job. He came, he saw, and he conquered. He did his job. The second MVP was the guy who jumped in to help that lady. Cause he did that. Like he didn't waste no time. He didn't miss a beat. He did it. He did it. But man, I did feel bad in the part of the video when the kids started crying. I was like, oh man. But you know, give a shout out to the person who got those kids out of there too. Because that could have been traumatic. I'm sure they experienced some trauma. Those kids gonna remember that for the rest of their lives. But a real shout out go to the cameraman because he gave us a show. And if it wasn't for him, we'd have never saw that. We'd have never experienced that. But I hope that young lady is okay. And I just hope she don't get too comfortable again like that because that could have ended way worse than it did. But I hope she's okay, and I'm not making fun of her. But her level of patience and how calm she was, that was unbelievable. So that's all I got to say.